Okay, so our group consensus for the individual to society ranked at number 1 was good morals. Ranked at number 2 was jobs/contribution. Number 3, ambition. 4, cleanliness. 5, optimistic. We chose good morals as a group because if all the citizens possessed the quality of having good morals, they know right from wrong, they wouldn't disobey the law, they'd follow rules, they would, I don't know, just have better outcomes of situations. People have good morals.
And then for 2, for jobs and contribution, we had for everyone provides duty to maintain a flow, like to function properly in society. And then everyone can provide an income for their family, and like it also has to do with happiness because like money can make people happy, and then it keeps them occupied so they don't get into mischief.
And jobs also create specialized skills, so everyone would be busy all the time and they'd be able to contribute to the society, and overall everyone would just have their place to fit in.
Our third most important thing for an individual is ambition, which is just ambition to work, ambition to lead, ambition to succeed, all those things, and basically it just makes for a better society because everyone's putting in an effort to work for the society instead of just for themselves.
The 4th most important aspect is cleanliness, so it prevents illnesses to spread, or at least not as quickly if people are more clean and aware.
And this was all to lead for a healthy society, and if you take healthy literally, then cleanliness is like number 1, but yeah. And then our 5th one is optimistic. We want everyone to have a optimistic view.
People look at the bright side, like when something's down.
When the economy's down, like people don't give up, they persevere, they just like look at the bright side of things, and it will make a healthier, happier society.
Okay, and our 5 most important responsibilities for the society to the individual come as 1, to provide freedom, 2, equal treatment, 3, structure, 4, leadership, and 5, healthcare.
For the first most important, we chose provide freedom because citizens they don't feel overpowered by the government, and they won't want to revolt and fight against their government. And then it also allows society to make their own decisions on what they want to do instead of being strictly enforced to do something they're not enjoying.
The second one, equal treatment. Basically, it'll just decrease outrage and decrease people wanting to revolt or rebel against their society because everyone will have equal rights and equal freedom, and it wouldn't be unfair, so people can argue about things being unfair. And if we didn't get equal treatment, then it could lead to crimes, and that's not what the society wants. For number 3, structure helps the society function together.
For number 3, structure, the society, if it provides structure, everything will work properly, it will function well, and everything will just, it'll be smooth. It'll be a smooth process, and people will know where they fit in. I'm not saying like class level or anything like that, but just structure. It will keep everything in line, and it also ties into kind of protection, because when there's structure, it's easy to know where things are going to be at. Like, it's more predictable for the society to protect its citizens.
But structure also... Our 4th most important responsibility for the society to the individual is leadership, and that allows the society to take control and show its individuals what it's trying to succeed so they can all work together, and the leader will set the rules and set ground for the individuals so they can just work from there.
The 5th most important responsibility for society to individual is healthcare, because it helps protect the citizens from the diseases, and it also gives the individuals something to fall back on, and they're able to trust in case like their life gets endangered. they know that someone or something will be there for them.
Healthcare also ties into the equal treatment because if everybody is provided with healthcare, it just further displays the equal treatment that everyone will be getting. This is our chart on the dystopia and utopia where we believe our society fits in. Dystopia we defined as an uncivilized, unruly, sort of disastrous place filled with war and conflict, famine, bad economy, and we believe that our society is closer to a dystopia than it is utopia because we are filled with conflict and war in many places of the world. And Africa is probably a true dystopia as we speak, and that is part of our world society. We're pretty uncivilized in most areas, and the famine, there's many diseases out there.
So a utopia, what we think is a happy society where everyone is civilized in a formal structure and everyone's peace, and then everyone's becoming successful in their own jobs in their community, and everyone's healthy with health care for everyone, and it's safe in their security, and no one's scared of like what's going to happen to them. Like they know what's going to happen and that they're secure with where they are. And we put us over by the dystopia because not everyone is safe because there's killings going on. And so everyone's just scared of what's going to happen, and so we need to try and make us more like a utopia.
And 10 years from now, we think that we will have more close to a utopia, but still close to dystopia. So right here is where we think we'll be in 10 years, because instead of getting worse, we think that doctors and they will find cures for all the diseases.
Or at least help them. And then also the presidents throughout the society and the United Nations will come to a confining of where everyone will be equal with less wars.
So we don't think that we'll be totally utopia, but we think we will be better than we are now.
As the years go on, we will get closer and closer to a utopia because people will learn from their mistakes. Although we are repeating mistakes we have made before, I feel we have new leaders in the world and they are going to push us into a new direction.